Hi, I'm Nydia Harris. I'm a hypnotherapist and I move my clients past a sticky phase or a stuck phase in their lives as quickly as possible so that they can be in the present moment, draw a line in the sand, and put themselves over it confidently and excitedly to begin their lives. So I like to say I give them a reset button. And today I'm joined by a client called Ana Pompa. She is a makeup artist. She's a realtor. She's got years and years of experience, mother of two, a wonderful, loving partner. And so today she's going to explain to us what made her feel stuck and what made her press the reset button and book a session with me. Hi, Anna, and welcome.
Hi, Ned. Thanks so much.
So, Anna, tell us what brought you to this point. What is it that made you feel stuck in your life? You've had amazing amounts of success. Can you just walk us through that and how you got there?
Well, the older we get and as we reach our late 40s, you start kind of evaluating your success and you kind of see like how far you've come, and we start questioning ourselves. We start thinking we should be further along. Why am I not more successful? Or, those kind of thoughts come through your mind. And for me specifically was obviously COVID hit. I had a wonderful job as a brand manager with an amazing international makeup brand from Spain. I was always doing my makeup on the side. I was loving my life, and all of a sudden COVID hit. So not only was that a worldwide pandemic that obviously we all got a bit frazzled, but also I got retrenched on day 3 of lockdown. So no job. Suddenly there's all of this happening around us. I became quite depressed. I became stuck and not knowing what's going to happen next. Obviously, none of us knew where this is going to go, and going back to normal didn't exist. So I went down the rabbit hole. I got quite anxious. I became quite depressed about my life. And I realized 4 years later, I haven't really gone out of that stuckness, that depression. I mean, I can't get out of my head. And, at our age, we know what we need to do. We know that it's temporary, but I just somehow could not get out of my own head. So I just decided, well, I trust you. You're my friend. I've always admired your work. You've always had a very amazing work ethic in your careers, especially with your fashion brand, and now with your therapy. Yeah. I think that I thought, well, who else better to go and see than your own friend that you trust and love?
Thank you. That's wonderful. And now, Anna, can you tell us now, before you came, what were your ideas around hypnotherapy and especially like doing it online? Did you have any reservations?
The only reservations I really had about it was the fact that I had blocked quite a bit of my childhood memories, and I was kind of a little bit afraid that you were going to bring that up and then I'll be remembering something I don't want to remember, because obviously I've stored it in the back of my head somewhere. So that was my one reservation. And then obviously the other one that I think everybody has is, will it work? Will it work for me?
Yes.
That's something that I think everyone is afraid of, because you want the results. You're going to see someone so that you can have your rapid transformation. So you're afraid that transformation won't happen.
For sure. Maybe. Thank you. And so the difference between, I'll take the opportunity to just explain this quickly, between just a normal therapy and rapid transformational therapy is that we direct the mind so specifically and so repetitively that those sorts of other emotions or memories from your past don't even have a chance to come into it unless they need to be felt. But in your specific case, we all have a laundry list of things that needs to get done, but it's very laser focused. You, after going through, I know that you have other issues, everybody does, but we specifically worked on career blocks because of what you just explained, 4 years that this has been building and building and building with some level of success, but always in the back of your mind, you're being pulled down by these emotions. So, So I know that none of those horrible memories from the past came up because I did the therapy with you. So that wasn't was unfounded a worry. The other thing is you went straight into hypnosis, straight into your past easily. You did it from the comfort of your own bed because you were just sort of relaxing and laying in your bed with your headphones. And it was a very seamless sort of experience. Am I right?
100%.
And so, how do you feel now that you've only had one session? We worked on career blocks. How are you feeling? This is only 22 days after we worked with you. How is the career? How's the money blocks? How are you feeling about your life now?
You know, I mean, every single day you wake up and you kind of just feel relief. I feel that one of my biggest issues is anxiety. I haven't felt anxiety at all. And obviously my anxiety obviously stems from the worry and the constant concern or the constant
mental
being in my own head, like I said. And so that has been a very obvious change that I kind of feel so light at the moment. It's a very subtle change. Like I was telling a friend of mine, you know, it's not like suddenly you wake up and you're uber successful and you've got money in the bank. But I have zero worry and anxiety around it anymore. And I've been working and focused and kind of just pushing forward. And I have had quite a bit of success in my kind of success to me is have you time blocked your day? Have you done what you needed to do? Are you doing the work? Are you putting in the work? Which I have totally. And the results are coming because I have a wonderful auctions coming up. I've been doing wonderful proposals in excess of 20 million rand, and it's really flowing.
20 million rand.
And my makeup is busy. I'm getting bookings all the time. That is just a nice flow all the time. So, which obviously I love. That is a passion. And I just feel so excited every day about my day. Whereas before, I would wake up and I think, what am I going to do today? I feel so sorry for myself. I'm so, my negative thinking. It's exactly what it was. And you find yourself not doing anything. You're busy doing nothing. And that for me was also like killing my soul. Like it was just destroying my mindset. So all of that shifted immediately.
Amazing. And you know, I always like to talk about the fact that it's a drug-free solution. You're not taking a medication, you're not taking lotions and potions and whatever. And so those things always have side effects. So I like to bring in the fact that there are side effects to RTT, but they are positive side effects because you came to me for career blocks. And I know because I've done your follow-up call that you've literally gotten out of your own way. You're going to gym, you're making all the calls you need to in your property selling business. You're making the follow-up videos and promotions for your makeup artistry. So you kind of put the wheels sort of back on the track and you're feeling energized. But with that, the knock-on effect of the things around you. Talk to me a little bit of the side effects of having had that mental shift out of that anxiety. How else has it improved your life? Where else have you seen shifts?
It improved in a lot of different areas. I mean, we all, like you said, have several issues. Like none of us just have one problem and that's it. So for me, when you asked me what exactly do you want to focus on in our session, and I said my career blocks, there's also weight issue. Like I've got a weight. I've gained so much weight. Obviously, over 40, your metabolism drops, your hormones all over the place, and I've been feeling extremely uncomfortable in my own skin. And even that, I woke up and just started eating clean. Obviously, Haig being in a very healthy person in general, he's been helping me. And I've just been consistently eating healthy, training, doing extra things like paddle on the weekends, which I never used to do, drinking 0 wine during the week, which I used to have every day. That's a huge thing for me because I can feel that that was part of my kind of numbing the pain. Let me have wine every day. Even that, and it's not even a thought in my mind. It's not like I have to force myself not to have the wine.
Yeah,
so not something that comes. That's
when
hard.
you feel good, you make good life decisions. And over time, those things just compound and compound. I remember that in your intake, you mentioned that you were premenopausal and it was giving you brain fog and you were really like bothered by this brain fog. And then I know for years you've suffered with IBS, irritable bowel. And those things kind of came up in our session where I said to you, there's a part of you that's holding this anxiety. And we did parts therapy. And you straight away pinpointed your part being in your stomach, your anxiety being in your stomach. Now, your stomach is all linked, of course, to your irritable bowel. And so that part, we moved that part. And it was interesting to me when I asked you in our final consultation, how's the brain fog? And you waited and you're like, oh, I don't know. I haven't thought about it. And how's the irritable bowel? Oh, I haven't had an issue with my bowel. And these are the side effects that I'm witnessing over and over again, because when we feel good, our mental space is good. So our body is not causing these stress chemicals, which are causing inflammation in our body. So it's a real knock-on effect. So I'm loving everything I'm hearing. I know it's early days. You've done your 21 days of listening to upgrade your thinking. You're beaming. I'm watching all of your social media. You're very, very active. You're out of your comfort zone in a lot of things, but you seem to be enjoying it very much.
I am.
So what is it, Anna? Who do you think would benefit from, and who would you recommend this kind of therapy to?
Anyone. I think everyone could benefit, from your children that have a block with school, from your friends that have a relationship block, or, I mean, anyone, absolutely anyone would benefit from this. Now, I mean, because I've experienced it myself, for me, it's easy to talk about something I've got a personal experience with. I find that when I bump into friends, I have no reservations to tell them that I went for rapid therapy and this is how it's affected me positively, and I would recommend it to anyone. So I would definitely say that everyone could benefit from this.
So, Anna, now, going back to what you said, so it's been 4 years since the COVID thing hit, and you've been systematically in this ball of depression, which most people are still stuck to some degree. Careers went out the window. We lost family. We lost friends. There was a lot of loss. Looking back now, do you feel that if you had had the therapy before, you could have come out of it quicker?
100%.
And how many I mean, just for the sake of the interview, how many sessions have you had with me?
1.
Right. It's incredible, isn't it? It really is that mental shift that needs to happen. And all we did is sort of move you out of your own space in your own head, because nothing's changed. As you say, you didn't wake up with R1 million in your bank account, but you woke up with $1 million upgraded brain, and with that the doors open. I mean, you've got 20 million rands worth of prospects in your realty company, and that's because you are now in a headspace to make your calls every day and take the actions that you need to take. Thank you so much, Anna, for sharing this little testimonial with me. We will check back with you once those 20 mil come in, and you'll have to definitely book me again for that. Thank you so much, my friend.
Such a pleasure. I just want to add something that is I've done therapy before, other types of therapy. So, it's not something new to me to go for a therapy session. So it's actually interesting how this was a rapid transformation, whereas, I mean, it's a different type of therapy because I went for couples therapy and I went for therapy for myself. But it is a continuous thing that you kind of have to go for like 4 or 5 or sometimes more sessions.
Yeah.
And the results I mean, I still went into my own head and I still had this problem 4 years later. So I just wanted to say thank you so much.
Oh, you're so welcome, and thank you for your testimonial, and let's see if we can help some more people with it. Good luck.
Absolutely.
And we aim to see you fly, Anna. Thank you so much, my
Thank
friend.
you, babe.
Mwah.
Thanks.
Take care.